There's a reason the calm man gets tested more than the loud one. There's a reason the emotionally steady guy gets pushed. There's a reason the detached man experiences sudden pullbacks, mood shifts, teasing, and subtle challenges. And it's not because she dislikes him. It's because she's evaluating him, not consciously, not maliciously, but biologically. Calm signals strength, and strength must be verified. The real meaning behind tests. A test is not an attack. A test is a stress simulation. It's a subtle emotional push designed to see if your behavior changes under pressure. Before the test, you're relaxed, confident, playful. During the test, she delays responding. She mentions another guy. She challenges your opinion. She cancels plans last minute. She becomes slightly colder. After the test, your reaction determines everything. If your emotional state shifts dramatically, she sees instability. If you remain centered, she sees strength. That's what she's measuring, not your words, your regulation. The evolutionary psychology behind it. From an evolutionary perspective, women historically depended on emotional stability in men for protection and long-term survival. A man who panics easily is unreliable. A man who overreacts emotionally is unpredictable. An unpredictable man feels unsafe. So when a woman feels attraction toward a calm man, her subconscious asks, is he truly grounded, or is this a performance? Testing is how that question gets answered. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology has shown that emotional regulation and stress tolerance in men are strongly associated with perceived leadership, reliability, and long-term desirability. Calm equals capacity. Capacity equals safety. Safety equals attraction. Why calm men trigger more tests. Reactive men are easy to read. They overtext. They over-explain. They get jealous quickly. They chase reassurance. There's nothing to measure. Their emotional state is obvious. But calm men, they don't overshare. They don't chase. They don't react instantly. That mystery creates curiosity. Curiosity creates probing. Probing creates tests. The more emotionally invested she becomes, the more she needs confirmation that you won't collapse when things get intense. Attraction increases vulnerability. Vulnerability increases anxiety. Anxiety seeks proof. Testing is proof-seeking behavior. The anxiety behind attraction. When a woman feels strong attraction toward a self-contained man, two processes activate. Excitement, uncertainty. Excitement pulls her closer. Uncertainty makes her wonder how secure she is with you. If she can't fully read how much you like her, she feels slightly off balance. Humans naturally attempt to rebalance emotional asymmetry. So she may pull back after strong connection, reduce enthusiasm temporarily, tease you more aggressively, create emotional spikes, not to sabotage, but to regulate her own risk. Emotional stability. Magnetic studies on attachment theory show that secure individuals demonstrate emotional steadiness and low reactivity to perceived social threats. Women are generally more attuned to emotional micro-shifts. Social neuroscience research shows they detect subtle tone changes, facial tension, and behavioral inconsistencies quickly. She will notice a tight jaw, a defensive tone, a forced laugh, a sudden texting spike, a shift in posture. You cannot fake calm long-term. You either regulate internally or you leak insecurity externally, and attraction responds accordingly. Why remaining calm increases attraction. When you stay grounded during a test, 3 psychological signals are sent. 1. High status. High-status individuals don't overreact to minor disruptions. 2. Abundance. Reactive behavior implies scarcity. Calm implies options. 3. Emotional containment. Your stability becomes grounding when her emotions fluctuate. Grounding creates polarity. Polarity fuels attraction. Number 4. The power of frame control. Every interaction operates inside a frame. The person who reacts more loses frame. The person who stays centered keeps it. If she says, "I might cancel tonight," and you respond, "Why? Did I do something wrong?" You just surrendered frame. If you respond, "No problem, let me know what works," you remain solid. Calm isn't silence, it's measured response. Intermittent reinforcement and emotional spikes. Sometimes she may alternate warmth and distance. Warm, cold, warm again. This creates emotional tension. If you chase during the cold phase, you reinforce that she controls the dynamic. If you remain steady, you subtly communicate that your emotional state is self-contained. Stability becomes attractive because it feels rare. Most people are reactive. Very few are anchored. Thus, detachment versus indifference. Detachment does not mean you don't care. It means your identity is not dependent on her validation. Indifference kills connection. Detachment strengthens polarity. When she senses you enjoy her but do not need her, attraction deepens. Neediness feels heavy. Choice feels powerful. What to do when she tests you. 1. Slow your physiology. Relax your jaw, slow your breathing, lower your tone. Physiology controls psychology. 2. Respond, don't react. Reaction is impulse, response is chosen. If she says, "You're too quiet," don't defend. Smile and say, "I speak when it matters." Short, calm, no tension. 3. Don't over-explain. Insecurity explains. Certainty states. Over-explaining signals doubt. Calm men don't argue to convince. They express once and let it sit. 4. Maintain your lifestyle. If you cancel your schedule instantly whenever she calls, you silently lower your value. Structure signals discipline. Discipline signals strength. Strength sustains attraction. 5. Avoid punishment tactics. Don't withdraw to manipulate. Don't ignore to provoke jealousy. Punishment is insecurity disguised as control. True calm is not strategic silence, it's genuine steadiness. And when to walk away. There's a difference between playful testing and disrespect. If she publicly disrespects you, constantly invalidates you, creates ongoing chaos, manipulates intentionally, withdraw calmly. No speeches, no emotional explosion. Reduced investment. Power is quiet. Why reactivity kills. Long-term attraction. Short-term drama can feel exciting. Long-term stability builds desire. Research from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships links emotional volatility in men with lower long-term satisfaction from female partners. Chaos exhausts. Calm endures. A reactive man may create sparks. A regulated man builds foundation, and foundation sustains attraction. The masculine-feminine polarity. Dynamic. Masculine energy is direction and groundedness. Feminine energy is emotional expression and fluidity. If both energies become reactive, instability forms. If one remains steady, balance forms. When she feels emotional waves and you remain grounded, she relaxes. That relaxation deepens attraction. Not because you controlled her, but because you controlled yourself. The core truth. Women test calm men the most because calm men represent potential. Potential for leadership, potential for stability, potential for emotional safety. Tests are not attacks. They are evaluations. If you crumble, respect fades. If you stand firm without aggression, attraction strengthens. Your power is not dominance, it's composure. And composure cannot be faked. It's built, through discipline, through purpose, through self-sourced validation. If she is the center of your world, you will react. If she is a part of your world, you will remain grounded. The calm man doesn't try to pass tests. He doesn't even see them as threats. He simply stays himself. And that consistency is what separates him from every reactive man she's met before. If this shifted your perspective, hit the like button. Comment stoic if you're choosing composure over chaos. Subscribe for deeper breakdowns on attraction psychology, emotional mastery, and masculine presence. Because in a world full of reactive men, the calm one stands out. And once you understand why women test him, you'll never respond the same way again.